Hello, welcome to my stream, welcome to Lulu's team. I'm playing Batman, Telltale series, the enemy within, the enemy within. Hey, I support the A team. I support the A team, but I am Lulu's team. I like Telltale games. Let's restart. Save one. Restarted. I'm streaming.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
You'll be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Ruby Mori, import export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world's Mori is a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence, a masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
It's hard not to become the mask. At least a little.
I couldn't believe it. We are what we do, after all. With you, I question whether Batman is the cover, or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own a house.
Yeah, make his own look.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring, diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
He's not the one who's pinching pennies, because he's losing it.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Hacking into
Encrypting your
our
signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves?
Is anyone
Worry. I won't tell anyone what the bad
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
And then somebody
Try to
happens.
blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different.
I'm looking for something different.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Now here's trouble.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end.
All that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am dead.
Something's happened, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Big
Bullets
guys.
are about to fly.
Well, it's about to fly!
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you. An
Hello,
easy
viewer. Welcome to my
What
stream.
questions can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh.
Now, let's get started.
Baby trap.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Hello, Alison. How are you? Alright? That was good. Get on the floor!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Enjoy and watch my stream. What do you think so far?
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Why don't you just keep that to yourself? Everyone
It does look good, doesn't it?
After all, I have the image of a dissolute playboy to maintain.
Your secret's safe with me. Thank you.
It's a Telltale game. I like this sort of game.
Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the
It's
status?
a Walking Dead, isn't it? Make your own choices. You make wrong choices or the right choices.
Multiple gunmen, hostages in a casino. A madman in a mask.
Batman.
That's what I got caught.
Ridley? He hasn't been seen in years. Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for the fight.
Yeah, I know, it's a good storyline. Telltale games always make good storylines. It's like that other company made that Storm game. Life is Strange. I don't know if I should get that yet. I might do. I might do. Can you hear me though? Yes or no? Alison, can you hear me? Put yes or no.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
I just want to know, that's all.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run.
Nice to see you on here though.
Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Nice to see you on here though, Alison.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Oh, you got to do these. I like these.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our street.
You have to make some
He's not
attack moves. What are you going to hit them with?
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination. Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Insurance policy?
Cashier's move. That'll help. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Let's distract him. Distract him. That's funny. Touché.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got a back barricaded with blackjack tables.
Oh no.
How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
Mate.
What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes, distraction.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Knocked you out, bitch!
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Oh yeah, got it. Press the right button for a change. I even press the wrong button sometimes. It's that quick. Oh my god!
I bet.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head.
Break it open. With pleasure.
Oh, he Jesus, he's shocking him all time down.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Not impressed. Oh shit!
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook in his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective, yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Did I come in?
Not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done.
You look at me all the time. Oh, I'm enjoying myself too much.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh shit.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Oh, that's too close.
Broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
First of the
A
day.
man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Yeah, just got to touch on this cane, ain't he? Touch! Oh, sugar!
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral.
I'm streaming.
Solve my puzzle soon.
You alright?
People are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
How are you anyway, alright? Let's do this. I'm gonna end it after with one episode and do it again on the second episode.
You should have called us before going in for it.
Wallow.
After all, we're here to help.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Is that Matthew?
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye on the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it, down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help, dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on the right way. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourself. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor.
Does she? She has a lot of juice.
I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this. We'd have
Still there,
Riddler in
Alison?
custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so I don't know if I should believe them.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am. Oh, I know I'm a master.
This is Amanda Waller.
Yeah, not my best friend.
The agent.
Oh my god. Don't even know him.
The GCPD has been asked to open their doors to give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine.
Talking to you and screaming at the same time.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly, for so long, everyone thought he was dead.
It's nice that you come to my stream, Alison.
Riddler's
Bless you.
back. And if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work having him, Batman. You and me, I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arthur. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobb. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller?
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Okay, that's my idea.
You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
Oh, thank you. I enjoy my best.
Back off. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I
Getting off fingers. Getting off
Just like I noticed
fingers.
you let him get away.
No, I didn't.
I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Yeah, thanks, Alison.
I gotta get a
I
security
appreciate
detail
that.
for Maury while he's in the hospital.
Thank you.
Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Yeah, try biting his head off.
Field intelligence specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove him to madness.
Interesting.
He's a Riddler, and he does riddles.
Thanks. That's a help.
Riddles.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran the store in the Shadow City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
Oh
I do
dear.
have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target. Just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I like most people. I don't run away.
I think I know you a little better now.
Oh shit.
I'll be in
You just
touch.
made a note of a file.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city.
Oh,
I
well.
respect that. But you should know I'll have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is going to become something you really won't like.
Oh shit.
You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I don't take kindly to threats, Waller.
Yeah. I say that to you. Don't take threats. Oh, episode 1. I don't know how to say that word. I wasn't going to say it, but oh my god. That's a weird name for our episode. The E something. Try to make the stream as best as I can. Well, I ain't done streaming for a long while. Well, I will mess some bits up. I've been in just recording videos, that's about it. And now I'm streaming again. And I'm getting used to. How do you like it so far, Alison?
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Put jazz on. Jazzy!
Cool.
I'm gonna put classic on. Classic's rubbish. I want some jazz!
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
It's ready when you are!
Harvey did it. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey can make a simple decision without consulting his lucky cool. He's an artist. With the rest of the criminally insane.
Catwoman! Yeah, it does have a good storyline to it, doesn't it? It's interesting, I'll tell you that. That's the other baddie.
AKA Lady Arkham.
That's from the first episode. I mean, first season rather.
Leader of the children of Arkham.
That's first season that was. I'm doing season 2, if you want to know. Doing season number 2. Look at the back suit. Look at the back
Lucius' latest
suit.
model. Never ceases to impress.
It is your latest one, isn't it? Oh, looking at your weapons. Oh, smoke grenades. Batarangs! Cable gun. That's his other suit. Batman suit! He's got 2 Batman suits! He's got 2 Batman suits too! One is old fashioned and one's up to date one. Up to date. Yeah, the thing is, I like streaming when people talk to me back. It's awesome when I do that. Appreciate it.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of picking up everything I could find on the agency.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all
Alison, do you like me streaming now? I've got a camera. Camera!
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham. Alfred. No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
We worry about family.
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Oh dear.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Yeah, we might do that. Upgrade some weapons.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costume criminal.
Costume criminal.
To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have
That's the question, isn't it?
more. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to Codex. The agency realized...
Don't know yet. I'll tell you when it finishes. I'm going to finish the episode 1 and then cut it off, and then if I do episode 2 I'm going to stream again.
Just Riddler. Why will you turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Ward, to get everyone else out, of course. That's obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
He needs help!
He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room in Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of hell.
What was that? You should see her face. It's confusion, it's delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Sugar.
I take everything back.
If you do want to read these, you just go back on my stream and read them, because I'm not going to read them. You can go back on my stream and pause it if you want to read them. I'm pressing on them anyway. That's the newspaper.
What got you now? This little gift is all about.
What is little gift all about?
The more people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Oh my god. What the hell is
There's
this?
writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Like a riddle.
Familiar? I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
I have a needle!
These strange grooves. Never forget.
Oh, going down in, huh? That's something to look at. Oh, it's any information.
Needle. A record needle.
Ah!
Halfway there, Batman. Means you got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler. Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands, waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about that.
Not too sure. He's not too sure. He's not too sure. Alright, stop now.
Hey, Albert.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah.
Okay, I can meet you in Wayne Town in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany?
No.
Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is.
Very
See you
exciting.
soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Access Batmobile at any time of entering the cave from the main menu. Really?
Good hunting, Bruce.
Good hunting! You see my face expressions. Oh, new game in town! New game in town!
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear, Virginia. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't need to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Oh no. I shouldn't be too, what do you call it? Too honest!
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your Bat-Tech. But if you want me to stop,
The seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
If I do it again, I think I have to show him.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long. It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out.
It's her daughter made that one.
I got you a present.
Oh my god.
A microdrone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth-like shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart.
She made that stuff.
Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know when to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is.
Yeah, there is.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look. You look. You look.
Oh, please, just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
I shouldn't have picked that one. That's funny.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touched it.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together is kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? This is weird. Seriously, what is this? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use.
I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
She did?
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh,
You can
I
help?
know I can.
Be my guest.
I just gotta let him know that I will be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Might give her a
I
chance.
was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see how it went. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he's having some issues with his health.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that infant China.
Well, you know,
Oh dear.
no one messes with his dinner.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Catch you guys
Thanks.
later.
Boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Well, if she's anything like you,
She's better than me.
Okay. Then let's give her a shot.
Give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Oh.
A little bit of help.
Down to the
To
lab.
help. Anything will
The
help.
equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Get this taken away in no time.
Mr.
Oh
Wayne,
no.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta.
Oh
This is my
no.
partner, Special Agent Blake.
We met these earlier. As Batman.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down at my office. Whenever you, get down here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry,
Donuts.
this won't take long.
Donuts. Why would you do that? Yeah, there's a cup of tea and coffee maybe.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe.
So happy.
I
After
know where you
everything
can
we've
don't
been
have to
through,
find
I
out.
don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow.
Trying to make
It must
things
be
right.
difficult to get out from under it.
What is it? What?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Frit, that psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Oh, crap.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason to a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You gotta be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged.
Why would you play it again then, if you know the story?
No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Oh my god.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would you write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos.
No, no, it's the Joker, isn't it?
Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly then? I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
I don't trust you.
Maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea.
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help you.
I'm coming down to help you!
Hello,
viewers. Welcome to my stream.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman.
Lucius!
Oh no.
Lucius! No!
Oh no. Goodbye, old friend. Oh shit.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they're calling an industrial accident.
Wynn Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of three at Divinity Church this Sunday.
This is not good. I can't believe he died. Sugar. Oh, sugar.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Hello. Hello, Batman. Yeah.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce.
Welcome to my stream. Welcome to Lily's team.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
No, I don't know if it's going to work out right though.
Still can't believe what's going on.
No, I can't either.
This feels real.
I know your dad's in a better place.
If that's the right thing to say.
I wouldn't trade places with him. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your
Thanks for
father
coming on my
was doing,
stream, Batman.
it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
See what I mean? You have to be careful what you say.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
Just trying to wrap my head around it all. I just got his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
Oh, bless her.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I'll shout it to the world.
I better not tell her then. Yeah, well, sometimes it's better to tell the truth.
So sorry, really. Such a shame. At least
went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but...
John, can I talk to you a second?
Ruth! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. The guy owns a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker.
I could have punched him in the face.
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two friends in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
What did it say on it? I get what I was saying, John.
I know you. See, I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now.
Yeah.
It's the freedom that gets to you. You still get much, you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls.
No dear.
Where the lines were drawn. Which one's not to cross?
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
Soft spot?
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius
Don't say
Fox.
it casual.
He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Saz, and you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I do.
This is bad. This might be bad.
Friends for life.
Friends for life. More like enemies.
I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Oh no, this don't sound good.
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a little writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you fit right in. It just makes me want to, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please, use us.
You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself
Batman.
the Riddler.
Oh, Riddler. I thought you were going to say Batman.
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone. I should be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that slimy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
Yeah, not exactly, no.
Oh, ho, ho.
Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John.
I'm your
You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship.
Nowadays.
I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't.
This will be interesting.
I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be outdated.
No.
You're so eager to find him. Why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. Seems I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
I would appreciate that.
That's what friends are for, Bruce.
Just be careful, though.
Mine later. Like that.
And then sometimes it's hard to pick with your choices.
Look, I think they unstable enough compare. I'm just stupid. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch.
I don't know if I did the right move or not.
Until next time.
I could have put a tracker on him, but I didn't.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on the Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
On Riddler's tail! A friend in need. A friend in need. Dead man.
Enjoy the view. Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne is a talent for finding himself across others.
You can say that again.
Say that,
You said you
Jen.
had a lead on the Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
East
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search for East.
Ah, bit thick.
A construction site in the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of order. Nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Wrong place.
Looks like gang activity's heating up on 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it. We're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Yeah, he would be, I think. Because he goes on his own.
The land deed of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Anonymously?
The only thing there
oh yeah,
is
it should be Riddler then.
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
We found that out.
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing. I mean nothing to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Chip,
You have a good
you're
heart.
the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. There's a chance he's there. We should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got a breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before he comes to me.
I'll have my people call her people. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come down.
This don't look like it's going to be easy, is it? Oh, it's not there. What a surprise.
No one's home.
I told Waller to let her lead him this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
Unless she's the dude to do with it.
Cozy, isn't it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thing, isn't it?
Why would you keep a scrapbook?
See no evil. Hear no evil.
Monkeys.
Speak no evil.
That's what Riddle would do. Oh no, it's a Riddle booby trap.
Damn it.
Oh.
It's stuck.
It's a Riddle booby trap.
Then how do we get out?
Down there. I knew it would be a Riddle.
After you.
Oh no, they're flashing when they go down the stairs. This can't be good.
Give me a good honest crack house any day.
Who's that?
Oh, God. Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
That's why I shouldn't have formed her. I would have got there and catched him.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
No, it did burst, didn't it? Hello viewers, welcome to my stream.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Welcome to Lulu's team.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
That's what Ridley did.
The victim at the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one is almost completely melted through.
Shit, it looks like he's trying to burn him. Oh, that's his phone.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
No, I don't.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Yeah, playing games.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Yeah, you can find out.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella out there.
Gotta link them up. I remember this. On the first one, you gotta link them up. Gotta link it to his foot.
No, nothing would have severed his fingers in there.
No, neither. Oh well. You have to look at all of them first.
Prototype of the trap used on the boy. The yarn, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Yeah, played by the riddle.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Won't dodge. Must be locked in place.
It's locked in place.
Turn around, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day. What does it mean?
Never riddle.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
I said him out his feet, I think.
It's still warm. There
Yeah.
must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
That's one.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing the senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game.
There are bleeds inside.
And a lot of blood.
That's his hand.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Goes from his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Checking out his computer.
I recognize some of the names on the list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
More psychos to worry about.
They don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey,
don't like his
maybe we'll get a look at him
beef
kill
with
him.
He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
She must have known. On blue screen, everyone. Sorry about it, guys. Let's continue on. Lulu's back. Welcome to Lulu's team.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency-issued pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. People have great tech.
Sometimes you can do that with better tech.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam that GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue in the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He have the agent bound while he beat him.
No, dear.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filters are tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye.
With a naked
Going
eye.
to look at it through a polarized lens.
Yeah, I think that's what you got, ain't you, Batman?
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box. You got
done it.
VR on that cow or something?
Sorting it out?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. No connection there. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic.
He panicked?
As soon as he was
Well, anyone would
box,
do.
he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, it must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of seires. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could burst.
That's a bit
The
tragic,
agent
isn't
made a
it?
number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
Before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane.
Crap.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance he'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Let's do it. Let's do this thing. Let's win the game. Let's solve the riddle. Solve the riddle.
He's right, Batman.
Almost picked up your message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct sable on a face with no sentence removed.
I'll check. Now, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when the ghost door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you
can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! You should know what the state of
Really? I guess that right. I don't hear. That's my first guess and I got it right.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, everything that's safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a missile.
It's a homing missile.
What is it, home?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died. How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Ridley.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
No, this is garbage. Wallace hard, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time.
Oh, shit.
Don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened, it doesn't let you off. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you unloaded my puzzles on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice Paul to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what will make of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on others. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Dull talk.
I'll wait for Waller to pass over.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a second. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, he asked me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact that I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, that doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own manager. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. To hell with it. I never heard what I heard there. All right? Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sometimes it's, when you tell the truth, they change the thing imagery. Yeah, well. Made of madness. Made of madness. Here comes Bat.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. They were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a large signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked this.
Solve the box!
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one can ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
It is too much. We need some allies. We need some allies!
Listed agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Yeah, they're sending them puzzle boxes. That's cool. That's what you call really cheap, that is.
He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. He can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Shit. He's a smart motherfucker.
Can you unlock it? If I can get them copy of the signal, yes.
It's their mobile phones.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have that much.
I can admit it.
It's a bit upsetting.
I've been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking about? What did you think you're out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around for her. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't watch this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Get that cup of tea.
Alright. I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match the points found in both sound files.
No. Don't do this, do we?
Dwayne? Tiffany.
Gotta keep trying. The two sounds have to be the same.
The same tower.
No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to figure out.
Tiffany.
No connections there. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
The same Enterprises.
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
And they're trying to find a
Batman? Tower.
No, Pope. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Tiffany. Riddler.
These samples don't sound alike.
No, they don't. I'm pressing different ones each time.
Both files.
Oh my god.
Batman?
Remy!
Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Bruce? Bruce?
Got one.
Enterprises. Tiffany.
No connection there. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
The same tower.
I need to keep looking. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
I'm just going to take the wireless because I think.
Riddler. Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Enterprises. Batman?
These samples don't sound alike. Now the sounds like the match used to work.
Tiffany. The Sable. Riddler. Tower. Tiffany.
It's a match. There. I piggybacked on the Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them.
If you can try.
Use the St. Lucia stuff. Let's put it to good work. A theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Mabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Nothing out of him yet. Oh, phone buzzing. And 9
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That
John
from the funeral from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Roomy Maury up on the back.
I can't see my face.
Either of them can potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
That guy, because I think that's
Maury's a
Sable.
businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Mabel took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Mabel there will be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
What are we going to do then? This one, the conflict on the story. I better pick one. I don't know if I go see the guy who I've beaten up with or go with the person who I saved.
I'll talk to Eli.
Let's talk to
It'll
Eli.
be nice to catch up.
Catch up!
Waller I'm on my way.
Sometimes choices you have to make the right. No, sometimes when you make choices, you have to make consequences.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure he'd want to know you were here. Wallace agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They have no respect for the way we do things.
Thanks, Detective. Keep them out of my way. The sooner the agency's out of Gotham, the better.
Gotham needs us now more than ever, Batman. Says you. 4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Vesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time.
We don't have much time.
You seem rather bored. Surprised to see you lose your cool.
Not much use for sentimentality in our business. But you'd be wrong to assume I don't care about my people. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on. Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book. Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Don't hold out on me, Batman. Anything that helps us get this guy, I got it.
You already know all there is.
Guess I'm gonna have to have a longer conversation with Gordon after we put the screws on Mabel. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get Mabel to tell us what Riddler is. My agent's lives are at risk. The gloves have to come off.
I'll get him to talk. Whatever it takes.
You and me, we're doers, Batman. We know how to get things done.
Things done. She doesn't know Batman that well. Oh my god.
Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Put it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
Oh no.
Keep it off.
Hello, William.
Need anything else?
Welcome to my stream. Welcome to Lily's team.
You might hear some screaming in a minute.
Screaming.
They loved you pretty bad, and still you didn't crack. You're tough. I'll give you that.
I'm so glad you're here. These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You keep them. They keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
He's right about that, Eli.
I don't deserve this.
What do you deserve?
What do you deserve?
A lawyer? A trial facing human rights?
Then tell me where he is.
I can't.
We don't have time for carrots back. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
You've already tortured him enough.
What makes you think hitting him again get results?
I just assumed you hit him hard. It's your call. Just remember, the clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking.
Where is he?
I already said I can't help you. And I said it a million times to the guys before. The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
I can make sure Riddler never gets to you, Eli. I can protect you. Just help me find him.
You still don't get it. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well. And the agency, they don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about a signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
I blocked the agency's cells, Eli. They won't work as targets.
How do you know about that?
I'm smarter than Riddler.
It makes no difference.
Don't make a difference.
Anyway, with his signal.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
Get in his head? What the?
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
We'll see about that.
Wait. Is that? That's signal! You're calling a missile right to it!
You got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
You're finally starting to realize.
Turn that thing off on me all the time!
Okay, are you?
I'm telling you! Please, just make it stop! He's on the ship in Gotham Bay!
What ship?
The lady up there, the missiles in there too!
Can't believe that actually ticked them off. He was only, oh, it's bluffing. Oh my god.
You're crazier than he is!
God damn!
The Lady of Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman. Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
Still got the answers out of him. Didn't even do no violence. You could actually beat him up if you wanted to. Oh. The Lady of Dublin. I bet I said that wrong.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
You mean be careful, Batman. Bruce Wayne. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Not enjoying myself too much.
I'm on board now.
Do you see Riddler?
I sure need to get a better angle.
Need to get a better angle. I bet it's working with the Joker.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of one as agents.
Agents invested, but more likely among them, based on what
No, trapping in them boxes.
we found him.
You're Telltale taking of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere. A good spot for cover.
You'll see what I mean soon. Might be angry, I know. They understand why.
Don't worry, it's tomorrow. I'll move when you can.
It's all in the struggle. Making people see. I'm sure you're
careful.
I know.
I get it. Sometimes my methods appear a little unorthodox. You brought this with yourselves. All of you. You government claws really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
In desperate need. Shit.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Brooks.
Let the hostages go.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Precise vermin!
Agent of Master.
It's heating up. Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Shit.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
Not all.
Poor Eli held out longer than I expected. But I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about little people. That makes you weak.
Not always, mate.
I saw how you saved Lori. I saw how angry you got about what happened with Fox.
You're wrong, Murder. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here. You're a man. Out to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
Oh, for fucking hell.
You get it right? This happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent of Master. Let her go.
Oh, no. She needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her,
lasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
Riddler.
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
I won't let you die.
Number two, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think you mean... Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, 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 click.
I'll give you the answer, but only in a phrase.
You don't get it. I'm... Not you!
Please, no!
Blake!
Blake! Oh my God, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. Then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire in the missiles. Use the Batcam to get through our cage. And use reverse trap to protect Lamont and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear.
Missiles armed, ready to fire.
Now.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
I am! That's funny.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't...
Come on, bring it.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one, right?
It needs a camera thing.
Right in the city.
The answer is Batman.
This can't be happening!
Yeah, kick in the face. God, this is a long episode for number 1.
Batman, Blake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse.
What were you thinking? Going after Riddler without backup? You knew how dangerous he was.
I know. But we were so close. I wanted to catch him so badly. After everything he'd done.
Oh dear. That's how Batman feels sometimes.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a path cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one that comes.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
I did what I had to save Gotham from you. I don't regret it.
Agents diced into pieces. Another crime horizon? If you could stomach that, maybe I was wrong about you, Batman. Maybe you can fight in the gutter after all. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. My comrades would have been impressed. It's all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
What's the matter with it?
They broke the pact.
The pact?
They killed him. I wasn't gonna kill him. Oh my god. That's not justice at all. That's what justice don't stand for. Oh well. Where the plate should float.
Lock the ship down. And radio for more medics.
George is not going to be pleased.
Riddler, is he?
God damn it.
I hope it was worth it.
Yeah, but I didn't kill him.
Worth it.
Riddler's a damn corpse. One of Lawler's agents is dead. We're not going to get a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you scared him to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me?
Stopping rumors saved lives, Gordon. Everything I did was a means to an end.
Leaving me to clean up a lawsuit and a PR mess. The trust between us, it's gone. Our partnership is over.
Oh shit.
No more sharing it. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
We've done so much for Gotham, Jim. Don't bring our team over this.
I can't work with someone who goes behind my back. And that's all there is to it. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from them. You, on the other hand, Gordon. Well, you've been 2 steps behind the Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you,
now wait a damn minute.
your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
You think you could have done better? Way I see it, there's one less bad guy in Gotham.
I don't know whether I could have done better. I do know you could have. If we'd have been working together from the start.
Why,
you not another word, Commissioner. Consider it a kindness. I don't just straight up get you demoted.
Oh shit.
Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
You two deserve each other.
I deserve each other. Oh, I should have said what I said. Oh, fuck.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never. Riddler had not just any. The worst criminal minds from all over the world. Here in Gotham. You come across anything about that? I'm assuming you've heard of it by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits the theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
No,
Dr. Harley, former psychiatrist.
Oh no, that's the Jacob's
She's
girlfriend.
very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Oh, she found out she's Bruce Wayne. Oh, fuck. Oh, fudge. See you guys. That's the end of the first episode. See you back on episode 2.